Charles Frozen, alongside here with BK King. King, what do you think about tonight?
It's gonna be great, boss! I can't wait! We're in the arena!
Crowd yelling, I can't hear. Gorilla position in my ring gear, and I'm pumped up. I got no fear, and that music hits like Shakespeare. And I'm walking down with adrenaline, and it's building up. I can't settle in, step aside the ring.
Hello, Critical Conversation Bros here. I'm Behold Greatness, and this is...
I am the YEET Top Rope Bubba.
YEET!
We are the YEET Twins.
Yeah. Alright. Big show today. Bad blood predictions. And we got some special hosts. Who are the hosts?
Jade, Bianca, and Naomi.
Yeah. Alright. Finna get lit there?
Yes.
Alright.
Like Atlanta lit.
All
Not
right.
like the Braves.
You talking about Metro Boomin gonna be
My
there?
bad.
Oh, them Braves went home. That's a
First,
little sour.
before we start, gotta apologize to our wonderful subscribers and supporters. We did not make an NFL video this week. Very sorry. Schedules were mighty full
they were.
and lots of things happening, so apologize.
But we did do predictions ahead of time that we can factor in that.
Yeah.
We'll get to them.
Buccaneers did not win, so I'm 0-1 this week already. So,
It's alright.
Cool. But anyway, let's get to wrestling. So we haven't done a wrestling video in a while, so we are back at her, boys.
There's a lot going on in the wrestling world, and we'll get to all that, but we got to get right into Bad Blood because this is going to be a special premium live event.
Pay-per-view. It's still pay-per-view to me.
Man, it doesn't have the same ring to it, but this is fixing to be something special.
Yeah.
And the return of Hell in a Cell. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's been so long that I don't even forgot that existed.
Yeah, I know. This match is going to be huge, and that'll be one we touch base on here in a moment. But let's just talk about, there's 5 matches on this card. How do you feel about there only being 5 matches? Are you taking quality over quantity in this? And it's supposedly supposed to have a big monster feel to it.
I mean, you got 2 championship matches.
Okay.
You got a Hell in a Cell match. You got a tag team match with 2 of the probably top dogs in wrestling. I mean, we're still missing the United States title. The Intercontinental, which is on Monday Night Raw. The tag team titles that were put on tonight for SmackDown.
Was a good match, though. Triple threat.
It was, but where are the mid-card titles, man?
And the women's tag titles, again, not defended on a premium live event.
Wait.
Just like the men's.
I even done forgot that the Judgment Day, the old Judgment Day, or the new Judgment Day, whatever you want to call them at this point. We'll just call them Street Trash, because that's what Finn Balor wants to go by.
Which, them shirts are fire.
So the Street Trash version of the Judgment Day, I kind of forgot they had titles.
That's because this reign's getting ran through.
They've defended them once in 100 days, I think I read, right?
I think they're bozos.
Bozos. But anyway, I do kind of want to jump into something that we saw tonight. Could there be
The saviors of the tag team division there?
Could there be a disturbance in the force?
Who's coming?
If none of y'all saw, as we are kind of aware, we had a car.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of looked like Detroit.
Also looked like I saw some things that were New Yorkish.
We have a tag team that has been newly signed to WWE.
We believe this vignette to be none other than the world-famous tag team from TNA. Who?
You're talking about Super Crazy?
No.
And,
Whoa. Okay. I don't think he was ever in TNA, was he?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Okay.
Must have been drinking a lot of booze during that time.
So I'm way off. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Hold on. Is there a motor? Is there a city somewhere?
Oh wait, Detroit and Wait, are you thinking of? You're not saying Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, are you?
We're talking the Motor City Machine Guns, baby. One of the
Whoa!
greatest tag teams on the planet for the past decade and a half. My friend. Yeah. That's right.
You mean what I've been hoping for is actually coming true?
I think they're going to try to build this tag team division and do it right. And who better than one of the greatest tag teams on this planet?
The
to add to that
Motor
roster.
City Machine Guns.
This would be a huge get. This would be a huge deal. And it would definitely add some legitimacy to the titles on SmackDown.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I mean, they were rumored to go to NXT. I think that kind of got nixed with losing out on the Lucha Bros for about a year because AEW wanted to
I think NXT's in good shape.
block
anyway.
WWE from getting Ray Phoenix because they wanted to add injury time. So whether we get Penta El Zero early, I don't know. I'm hoping. But speaking of injury,
Yeah.
the AJ Styles thing.
Seem legit.
Nope, I have read.
Storyline.
I think it is storyline because somebody had said that the doctor or whoever that was supposedly the guy that CM Punk sued a long time ago.
Maybe. I
So
don't know.
I'm hoping it's storyline driven because I don't want to see AJ going away for a while. He just came back.
It's just weird timing considering Bad Blood's in his hometown.
Yeah.
So weird.
Anyway,
Weird.
I kind of figured I'd link that together. So,
enough.
but yeah, so I'm excited about the Motor City Machine Guns. I know he is.
I've been a big fan for a long time.
So anybody that hasn't seen the Motor City Machine Guns, obviously you haven't watched TNA because they've been the pillars of TNA for tag team wise.
Yeah.
And really probably one of the pillars for TNA period.
Yeah.
Kind of like AJ.
Kept them
Which-
afloat.
Could that injury be maybe a coincidence of
To get him to go over to TNA, maybe.
that,
Yeah.
or maybe join with the Motor City Machine Guns somehow?
And he'd
With
have
the-
a new group. Okay. Maybe.
Mm.
We'll see.
I don't know. But anyway, so I thought that was all cool.
It'd be a new Bullet Club, I guess, huh?
Yeah. And obviously we had SmackDown tonight on what channel?
Oh, boy. Where was that?
USA. Yeah, it's not on Fox anymore.
What happened? Big money moves.
Yeah, they said bye-bye, but we still get the crowd bleeped out. Not as much, but some.
I think Netflix will be our savior on Raw of hearing crowd bleeped out.
I hope so.
Thoughts on NXT to the CW?
Wait, you mean NXT moved too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Big deal.
This is like moving day for
It was
wrestling.
a huge week for wrestling, and we have some serious players on. NXT's legit. They're a legit third brand.
Did you see there was another vignette for NXT too?
Yes, that would be Delta coming.
Oh.
During Halloween Havoc that we're going to be at.
Oh, is that what those road signs were? 1027?
10/27. They're going to be in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I
baby.
remember. I called that
He did.
because I read
He
those
did.
signs and I was like, ah.
He did.
We saw Stephanie Valkyrie show up. Well, kind of.
Ooh, she is. She's going to be something special.
And
Boy, Julia is as advertised and then some. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'll say. I'll say yeet!
We love her instantly, and as everybody should.
Yeet!
Cora Jade returning to kind of spoil that was something special in itself.
Yeet!
She's back, and how's Eric Bischoff's song go? And better than ever. Yeah. Wow.
We got the Roxanne and Cora thing again.
Listen, they're not a bad combo. I'm here for it. Nikita's gonna be making her face known because she's on house shows.
To be honest, any combo you put together with NXT women isn't a bad combo.
I will say NXT is absolutely on fire right now, and Javon Evans has the chance of a lifetime with Randy Orton next Tuesday.
And I think Randy's gonna put him over.
And it wouldn't be the wrong move.
Nope.
So the future's looking bright.
My boy Oba keeps winning.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
We love what he has out.
And we got Whoop That Trick.
Back to being a champion. He earned it.
Yes.
CM Punk deliver a GTS to Mr. Ego.
Night.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, since you said that, we're just gonna jump right into Bad Blood now.
Let's do it.
It was perfect timing. And the first match on the card, which we know for sure, is the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre Hell in a Cell.
This is going to be fire. I know they haven't completely shown their hand. I know they had a Hell in a Cell cage there, but do they swerve us and give us the red one at Hell in a Cell? With it being Bad Blood.
Oh, yeah.
I think they do that,
they
right?
They had the red one before, right?
They had it before, but that's not the one they showed the other night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see where they go with that. This match has the makings of an instant classic if they allow it. I believe this will be the longest match of the night.
Probably hence why they have it number one.
On purpose.
Yeah.
I think we see a return of somebody in this match.
Are you saying AJ?
I think this is
We finally get AJ.
I think we finally get AJ.
Oh, man.
I think they listen to what the fans
That
want.
roof will blow.
And AJ won't be alone. She's going to bring Larry. And they're going to give a special weapon to CM Punk to help him finish this win off.
Please don't tell me it's going to be a bracelet.
I hope it is, but probably not. But I think it'll be something
Dog
special.
collar.
No.
Or not dog collar, the leash, dog strap.
Maybe
What that-
brass knuckles or something. Something.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Something
But yeah, I think his match is going to be mighty physical.
yes. Blood. We're going to have blood.
Yes.
Somebody's getting bladed.
Well, obviously, it's called Bad Blood.
Yeah.
And if you don't have blood, then it's pointless.
And I think this is one of two matches that'll have blood.
Yeah, I think this is the match we're finally been calling for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 matches these two have had. I think it's going to be brutal, physical. It's kind of the main event. I feel like it kind of has a main event feel, like for like a WrestleMania main event.
It does.
It's probably the closest you're going to get to a match without a title, I feel like, because I mean they've built up and the storyline's been great. I mean, yeah, it's been prolonged a good bit, but honestly,
the way they've done it's masterful.
They've kept it interesting, but I think CM Punk will come out on top, and like he said, hopefully we get to see AJ, because that roof will explode.
That place is gonna be wild.
And I'm hoping I get this CM Punk old version of his theme song.
We'll see. Who do you got winning?
CM Punk, obviously.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
I think it falls in line. I think Drew can bounce back if he has this loss. I think this really sets Punk back if he does lose. I think they just have CM Punk and really propel him forward, moving on. And I think him and Seth have a story down the line for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Seth just came back, so I mean,
so CM Punk. Next match also has a potential to be absolute fire. You got Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. What do you got going on here?
The number one question I feel like a lot of people want to know: are we seeing Demon?
We have to. I would imagine we have to. Even if it's not at the start of the match.
I was just getting ready to say that. You jumped right in. I feel like I wouldn't do it at the beginning of the match because I feel like everybody's gonna look for it.
I think you have him go to the back.
That or
in the middle of the match.
That or some point either the lights dim or something where he's down, kind of like was it last year or the year before where he was laying on the ground and the lights dimmed and he started shaking, and then all of a sudden like the Demon Balor appeared, something like that, or somehow he ended up goes underneath the ring and the lights come out and he comes back out and he's I mean, I feel like we have to have the return of the Demon. I don't know where else you would do it outside of Bad Blood. I don't.
You're right.
I
think we get the Demon no matter what.
And maybe it's a different version. Maybe it's not even the regular version. Maybe it's a enhanced version. Maybe a enhanced street trash version.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also think we get an alternate version of Damien through all this as well, probably.
Really?
I think this makes sense. They always want to liken some of his aura to The Undertaker. Now would be the perfect time to shift him into being something more than what he is now.
Okay.
But I think as much as I want Damien to win, if they're really serious about moving forward with the Judgment Day storyline and some of the changes they're making, and they really want to give Finn that one last push, this is it.
I agree with you to a certain extent. I think if they don't do the Demon Finn, Damien will win. If the Demon comes out, Finn will win. That's my prediction. I don't... whether there'll be interference or not, what do you think?
I don't know. Judgment Day's been acting a little funky. There's something going on there. I'm not sure what. There's chances of it, but it always very reliant on if Finn does go into demon mode or not.
Alright. I mean, I saw you just had new merch dropped, but it wasn't any, like, demon kind of stuff. So.
I think they want to keep it hush-hush if he is going.
I mean, we are close to Halloween, so, and when's the next pay-per-view? I don't even know.
I mean, the next thing is Halloween Havoc. I don't think you have anything until Survivor Series, I think.
Yeah, you're right, so.
Oh, no, Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
You got Crown Jewel before that.
Yeah, so obviously if it were happening, it would happen here, so.
Yeah.
We're going to allow these red lights for the demon to be brought to you.
The W. So. Another big one coming up.
Nia versus Bayley.
Oh, Bayley be looking great.
In the background, you have the briefcase carrying
Tiffy time.
So, what are your thoughts?
I think it doesn't matter who wins. I think Tiffy cashes in on whoever wins. But I think Bayley wins, Tiffy cashes in, and Nia loses her ever-living mind and destroys her afterwards. That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting because obviously you got the whole Tiffany Stratton and Nia thing. You have Naomi and the Bayley thing. Because obviously Bayley wins, Naomi gets that title shot. And obviously Naomi is part of the hosts. So does Naomi kind of help Bayley? Maybe. Does Tiffany help Nia? Maybe. Or does Tiffany just be like, alright, well, I don't care what happens, I'm cashing in no matter what. So, you got so many possibilities. I'm thinking, my prediction will be, I think Bayley pins Nia, Tiffany cashes in, pins Bayley, Nia will get angry, maybe not so much at Tiffany, but she'll be angry because she lost. And then I think Naomi will be angry because now she'd already lost her title shot. So it may put a wedge in between her and Bayley. So you have a lot of stuff going on. But in the end of the day, I think either way, no matter who wins, I think Tiffany's walking out as champion.
I'm glad we agree on that. This next match is humongous. A lot of build-up for this. Liv versus Rhea, and Dom Dom hanging in the shark cage.
Did you say shark cage, the thing that hangs in the air?
Yes, the very one that the last time it happened was Mr. Chris Jericho.
Wow.
Been that long, yeah.
Yeah, because that was when he did the list of Jericho gimmick, right?
You just made the list. Yeah.
Damn, I missed that gimmick.
That was a great gimmick.
Wow, okay.
Who's winning this match?
Well, obviously not Dom, because he's locked up again.
I mean, is he really the loser, though? But outside of Heights, you get to watch two hot women wrestle, so I don't know.
You're not wrong.
Is that really a bad deal?
You're not wrong. I wonder if he's going to pull the whole Chris Jericho thing, like he's scared of heights and everything else.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe his mustache gets in the way. I don't freaking know.
I hope he shaves that thing. Good grief.
Yeah, I think this will be another 5-star match as always. I don't even know. I feel like there's definitely gonna be interferences.
Oh boy, you're gonna love my juicy take on it then, buddy.
I've been going back and forth on who I think is actually going to win this, because, to be honest, I feel like it's time for Rhea to get that title back, but I don't know if they want to pull it off of Liv yet, because with what they're doing with the Judgment Day. Oh boy. I think I'm just gonna stick with my girl Liv. I'm gonna stick with Liv retaining.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yep.
Liv retains with the help of Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay, I kind of agree with you on that.
I think the only other option of somebody interfering, and hear me out on this, if they do not choose to go the Raquel route,
yep,
which I feel they're going to, but say the outside chance they can't make that work in time, I do believe Charlotte is the fallback option to be the interference in that match.
Okay.
And set up an epic confrontation between her and Rhea again.
Okay. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I did see Raquel was ready, so. It's just whether Raquel wants to side with Liv. I mean, maybe she doesn't. Maybe she helps Rhea.
I think that's who they were on the phone with the other night.
No, I agree.
So.
But yeah, we know Charlotte's coming back at some point. It's just when.
Yeah.
And where they want to throw her in there, and maybe they don't. She doesn't show up, and maybe she's the one that confronts Tiffany.
Yeah. There's all these possibilities.
Honestly, that would be perfect to set Tiffany and Charlotte up.
You could really catapult.
You
Tiffany
could,
superstardom.
100%, and I would think that Charlotte sees that Tiffany is going to be making them money.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
And you don't have to freaking put a title on Charlotte every time she returns.
No,
and if they do, I'm going to be completely angry.
Yeah, I'll just tell her to go to AEW with Mercedes at that point. Oh, are we not allowed to talk about Mercedes Moné? We'll talk about that another time.
Trash.
Last match of the night is the tag team match we never knew we wanted.
Yeah.
The build-up for this has been cinematically something special.
So,
somehow.
I told him, I'd say about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, I want to know why it took them, 4 years to give us Bloodline storyline stuff and vignette, or would you call them vignettes, or whatever they do, little promos.
I mean, it might as well.
Video package promos.
Yeah, video packages. Yeah.
Why did we take so long? Because I feel like they've built this Bloodline up way better than the other Bloodline.
I think the opportunities afforded have been very differently because of the presentation has been very different. What they used to do a long time ago, they got away from. NXT started doing all these vignettes and all these video packages and doing all this special stuff that we're seeing rear its head now on the main roster because obviously it works. It's proven. Shawn Michaels knows what he's doing. And this guy brings back history in other ways. And I think they finally are getting it, and they're building them up the right way. But this is really all to set up an epic Survivor Series War Games confrontation. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. 100%. And that video package we saw, was it last week? The one on the football field?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But regardless, it's special.
That was top notch, and literally just sitting there watching, I thought I was literally watching a movie.
It was something.
It was 100% spot on, great, and
it did a lot.
I know Cody Rhodes even said on the Pat McAfee show how good it turned out, and that
we're to keep an eye out for more. Like
he said it was so good they should have added credits to the end. So and Paul Heyman's the one that directed that and made it.
What a mastermind this guy is.
I mean, Paul Heyman,
the wise man.
I don't understand any of the hate that man gets, no matter what. He's
the greatest mind
phenomenal.
in wrestling, period, right now. The greatest mind.
100%.
His Hall of Fame spot has been every bit deserved.
100%.
Something special. They have another video package. Cody kind of alluded to this. There's another video package coming at Bad Blood. I don't know what that is. I do believe it'll probably be after they win. I'm thinking to end the show probably.
Maybe.
It would make a lot of sense because it's going to set up an epic return of proportions to Roman's bloodline to get ready to take down the other bloodline because he got his help from Cody, but he wants more.
Yeah, The Rock's showing up Saturday.
If you somehow...
Whether Jimmy shows up, I have no clue.
Is he healthy? We don't know.
Yeah.
Do we see Zilla?
No, I don't think he's coming.
Okay. Think he's AEW? Okay.
Do we see Brock Lesnar?
I've talked about this possibility for a while, being a Heyman guy.
By the way, if you didn't see, he is in Atlanta, Georgia.
I do.
So is The Rock.
I believe randomly and coincidentally, and he used to be a Heyman guy. I don't know where he is in terms of standing, but I did see Ryback is there too. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. Is he just there to watch the show?
Maybe
I've got a lot of questions.
Paul Heyman ain't even aligned with Bloodline anymore. Maybe he brings his own stable back.
Maybe he just has his Heyman guys, and they all decimate everyone.
Maybe. I'd be okay with that.
What a twist that would be. Could you imagine Cody being managed at the same time as Roman?
Be weird.
By Paul Heyman?
Be weird.
What?
Be strange.
Wow.
And, yeah.
There's lots of possibilities here. Our minds can run crazy. But at this point, who's winning?
I would have to say Roman and Cody. I don't really know. I mean, unless you want to put the wedge in between Roman and Cody, that's the only way I see Fatu and Solo winning. I kind of, deep down, I feel like the match ain't even going to end. I think...
And you're not going to like what I have to say.
I just kind of think it's going to either end in... I don't really know where to go on here.
I know contest.
Yeah. I just don't... But if I had to choose one, I'm going to say Roman and Cody. Because I think it's just going to prolong things a little bit yet.
I want Roman and Cody to win, but I feel like storyline-wise to really set up Survivor Series War Games, the epic monumental clash that we want that to be, Solo and Jacob win this match with heavy interference and absolute mayhem amok.
It's true. You're right on that.
And I do believe a save comes a little too late. But then it ends with Cody and Roman exacting a little bit of revenge.
It's true.
After the loss.
You still got the whole Randy, KO, and all them. So who knows?
I think it's going to be very interesting. I think there's so many routes they can go. But I think no matter what, it's going to be a storyline driven. Whatever happens directly affects Survivor Series.
Yeah. Maybe a tad off topic off the thing. So is there going to be two... You would have to believe there would be two men's War Games matches, right? At that point? Because you're going to need a Judgment Day and a... Damien and whatever one. And
I mean, typically you only have two War Games matches.
Well, right, men's and a women's.
But the entire statement of Survivor Series, it does say Survivor Series War Games. At that point, you would only be able to have 3 matches if you did. So you would have 2 men's and 1 women's. And you would only have 3 matches on the card, which would be bizarre. But it is a possibility that they could do.
You could, I mean, unless they bump up the time a little bit more.
But who knows? I mean, maybe they do one Survivor Series War Game match and then another Survivor Series traditional match. It's all a very big possibility.
It's true. It's true.
So the possibilities are endless here. But boy, does this have huge ramifications going forward.
Yeah. Before we get any further, we haven't shouted out, obviously, the guy of the hour. The YEET guy.
YEET!
For finally winning a singles title.
He deserved the IC title. Congrats to him. It's a big thing for him. He needed to get that monkey off his back, so to speak. Big for his career. I'm not sure it's... Yeah, to be honest, I think he's just a transitional one.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But I think he deserved it nonetheless.
I think he'll hold it for 2 months at least.
But I do think he's just a transitional
Or
champion.
if they were smart, they would let him hold it until Royal Rumble.
Something like that. That'd be interesting. Which Royal Rumble in itself is shaping up to be something
and
special.
And then have somebody by the name of...
John Cena take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Royal Rumble. I can't wait till we get to that season because we're gonna have a lot of surprise people this coming year.
What's next on the Bray Wyatt 6 groupage here?
I don't know where they're going with anything, so I don't know 100%. I guess Alexa's coming.
I do know Alexa's coming for sure.
You know for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she looks great. We saw a video of her recently with the dyed hair. She looks fantastic. She looks like she's in great shape. Maybe the best shape of her career, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Maybe like baby making shape.
Listen, Ryan Cabrera's a lucky man. Anyway.
110%.
But we're looking forward to seeing her come back if that is the case. There's many routes they can go with the Wyatt 6. Do we see a vignette from them at the show? Probably.
May even feel like maybe you see them at some point.
Show up. Okay.
Maybe Alexa shows up with them.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's been, 3 weeks since we've seen them?
Maybe, yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably time.
Yeah.
It's kind of, they had that amazing match, and it's been kind of quiet. I don't like it.
I just don't think they had a lot to materialize with them.
And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they get involved in the Damian Finn match.
It's always a possibility.
Because I think they're kind of targeting. Or maybe they come out to scare Dom. Because I think they're kind of after Dom.
So there's a lot of possibilities.
But I feel like you kind of do maybe need them. We also forgot we had a vignette for the... what do you want to call them now? The Viking Raiders or the...
I guess. I didn't realize they were ready because some of the injuries were serious. But if they're ready, they're ready. They're going to fizzle out like everything else does.
I mean, I hope not. Hopefully we have 2 more tag team.
They're a legitimate tag team
now.
But it just seems every time something happens, then they just fizzle right.
You're right. And we got babyface Braun now. So... WWE, whoever, somebody's listening. I hope. Please, do your boy a favor here. Top Rope Bubba wants Braun and Baron back together. We need
that'd be a fire
Wolf
tag
Dogs.
team. Yeah, I'm here with.
We need the Wolf Dogs.
Yeah, the Wolf Dogs. Fine.
So that way we have another good tag team.
Yeah, we need tag teams. We need to continue to legitimize that.
We should have never broken up the Wolf Dogs.
Yeah, a lot going on in the wrestling world. It's exciting, especially WWE is, like they said, they are on fire right now.
Fire.
And, hopefully Bad Blood is as successful as they think it's going to be and as we hope it to be. We want to enjoy watching it. It's a 6 o'clock start time.
Yep.
Because obviously UFC is on at 10. So that's obviously some of the motivation there because UFC is, I believe, in the same area.
Nah, probably.
So they need that time slot. So a lot going on. TKO doing big things. We need to watch the Vince McMahon documentary. We haven't got there yet, but we will. There's a lot of chirp and chatter about it. I see some of the videos people are posting stuff. We need to see it for ourselves, and we will react honestly to that because it's really taken the wrestling world by storm. A lot of people have a lot to say about it, and we'll give our honest take on it after we watch it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously everybody at this point should know what happened, what transpired, and
yeah.
But
But we will acknowledge without Vincent Kennedy McMahon. We do not have what we have today.
No.
But it does not excuse his egregious actions that he is accused of, and will obviously are very guilty of some with all the bribery and stuff going on. So, obviously with the sale and stuff, I think at some point he pays the piper in some way.
Yep. Oh yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
Maybe with some baby oils.
Oh boy. We won't really get into that because that's a whole another story. If you've been watching TikTok, hopefully you're not worried about somebody's buried rug in a yard. Lots of crazy things going on, but boy is wrestling on fire right now. All the movement, lots of stuff. Don't worry, I'm still believing in Joe Hendry. There's a future there.
Joe Hendry.
I believe.
Royal Rumble 2025.
It's coming. Mark our words. We're telling you now. It's happening. And also, they announced where SummerSlam was going to be next year. The first 2 nights ever. Where?
New Jersey.
Oh, wow. That's just a short 3-hour drive, right?
Possibly. It depends who's driving.
Huh.
If you're driving, probably 5.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
I do believe we're going to try to make our way there. The biggest party of the summer, baby. And hopefully it's better than ran through Cleveland.
It can't be worse.
The parking can't be, that's for sure. Good grief. But man, wrestling world is exploding. MLB playoffs going on. Sorry about that, Mario's. Rough time for you. My Phillies play tomorrow. Excited about that. Lots going on. Football is crazier than ever. What a topsy-turvy world it is. You can't predict anything. And boy, oh day, there's just so much more ahead. Hockey has started. Goodness, there's so much sports. Yeah, basketball is getting ready to start. Jimmy Butler finally didn't have crazy hair. Yeah.
No email hair?
No email. He was actually very calm and docile.
I wonder why.
Probably because he's going to get shipped out of there if he doesn't get his act together.
Bye-bye.
But he got to do something. We've seen a lot of movement. The Knicks are going all in. We love to see the excitement all around sports right now. It is a great time to be a fan of any sports period because they got it going on. WNBA playoffs are hotter than ever for the women. Unfortunately, Caitlin Clark is no longer in the playoffs, but that young team has a bright future.
But she did win Rookie of the Year.
She deserved it.
Yeah.
Got a lot of haters.
Yes.
She got a cap of haters.
1.
Yeah. So, anyway. Now it's time for that special part of the show.
I believe it's called the YEET Shoutouts.
Yeet. Who are we shouting out first?
T-Shirt Tony, the official apparel maker of the Critical Conversation Bros.
Funny Farm Apparel Company.
Check him out on Facebook.
Yes. Great guy. Merchandise is on the Discord.
I mean, if he ever gives me my link so y'all can go look at it, it'd be great.
But boy, does he have the stuff.
Yeah.
And you designed your own shirt, and I'm going to design my own.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping
it's
it
not
turned
going
out
smooth
okay.
Right
now. The app I used, he said it looks very Minecraft pixelated, which could be cool, but we'll see.
Sure. Maybe if I'm not.
You know.
We'll see. All right. Myers Meadows, best football ball around. Shout out to John and Tom Turnbull. Great guys. We got to get our flag out there. We're slagging.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah. Who else? Who else we got here? Oh, Sam and Steph.
Sam and Steph. I'll be there tomorrow.
And congrats to both of them. They are cutting down on the smoking and quit completely.
Woo!
Very proud of you guys.
Cold turkeys.
That's right. We will always support doing the right thing.
Gobble, gobble.
Okay.
Shout out to our good old YouTube buddy across the pond.
Ryan,
118 Wrestling.
Yeah.
And he does football.
The special football.
Mm-hmm.
That one's got big money in it, too.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
We got the Looney Goons production guys.
Yeah.
I know, I want to say RJ dropped a single, so check it out.
Right on.
And if you guys listen real closely, you might hear a little bit of Looney Goons Productions in our intro video today.
Ooh, yeah. Doing big things, big things. Shout out to the Central PA Tattoo and Horror Expo coming up October 18th. Starts. Gonna be a great weekend. Yeah, it looks like I think you need some ink, but
Yeet ink.
Yeet. I think it's gonna be an exciting time up in Camp Hill. Gonna be a wonderful time. Shout out to Dodie for putting that on. Gonna be a great weekend. Looking forward to that.
I'm gonna be making money. Yeah.
He's getting that paper.
Because I gotta work.
That's alright. Drive up afterwards.
Yeah, maybe.
Sleepy guy. That means no. In case you haven't noticed, that means no.
I might.
Well,
just to
let's see.
visit somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Oh boy. Anything else we're missing?
Well, we can't forget our bozos.
Oh yes, Cody, Nick. They're kind of ran through.
Bozos.
Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings. Deliciousness.
Wings and sauce and beer.
We're overdue for a trip there.
We are.
Yeah.
We are very overdue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to get out there. Let's see here. I don't think we're missing anything.
Of course, the most important people are the thousands of people that watch us.
Yeah. From whether it be Detroit to Mexico
To Jamaica
or across the pond to India and the UK.
or to Mexico.
Whoa, I already said Mexico.
Oh.
Crazy guy. Canada. I know Canada's in the mix.
Canada.
Uh,
Or the US of A.
That's right. People from all over, we appreciate you. Keep going on this journey with us because obviously we're growing. Growing family.
Growing, yeah.
La familia.
Probably old growing, bigger, but,
I mean, you are old, but that's besides the point.
Thanks.
Oh, do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, and don't forget to hit the what? That way you get notified every time we post something.
For the Yeet boys.
That's right. The Critical
By the
Conversation
way,
Bros hard work.
anybody wants to know, I got these off of the Temu.
Boy, Timo would be having everything.
Pretty sure it was like, I don't know, $6.50.
Worth it. Yeet.
Definitely do get a size bigger.
Yeah. Gonna
'cause
shrink.
This is a 2XL and it's 100% cotton.
It gonna shrink.
So,
And if you
really will
and
shrink.
if you got semi big guns, you're gonna fill it out.
But yeah, pretty cool. Thought it was cool Miami colors.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're Heat fans, so
That's right.
I really liked it. They have all kinds of different Yeet shirts, actually.
Miami Vice
So,
vibes.
yeah.
Awesome. We appreciate you guys. Keep following us on this journey. Keep growing. Lots of great stuff. I can't wait till you hear our reactions from Bad Blood because I am sure we're going to feel passionate about some things that probably happened.
Yeah, I'm going back to a normalized schedule next week, so hopefully we'll be to get back to normal
Yeah.
a little bit.
And we will be doing football content.
Yeah.
And we are going to touch base on the MLB playoffs.
Yeah, we do need to do a small video.
So we got lots of work planned. We're going to get to it. Keep following along with us. And we thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Peace out.